What is up, my friends? It is Thursday night. It is the late night agenda, and as always, you are all very, very welcome. To say the past 24 hours of being chaotic is an understatement. As it stands, Liverpool Football Club are staring down the barrel of losing our captain Jordan Henderson and Fabinho before the season kicks off. Not something that the manager probably had in his plans, but I'm here today to give you the latest on what we can expect and what the future will look like for Liverpool's midfield. As always, I want to know your thoughts in the comment section. I'm not going to be here today to lecture anybody on morality or anything else. I'm going to stick to the facts of the deals and move from there. It is a divisive topic. People have their own opinions. As always, I want to try and respect those opinions, but I do need to go through the topic because it is a big deal, right? It is the summer transfer window, and as I said, we're staring on the barrel of potentially losing Jordan Henderson and Fabinho. So what's the summer look like for us so far? It's been pretty good, right? We've brought in Dominic Szoboszlai, we've brought in Alexis McAllister, and we're probably going to add a couple of more names before the season gets underway. Now, before I get stuck into the big topics, Fabinho, Henderson and replacements, just a bit of news on Sepp van den Berg, who is going out on loan. That has been confirmed today, so we wish Sepp all the best in the season ahead, and hopefully he comes back a more well-rounded player and can challenge for a centre-back position in the future. That's pretty much where we're at with regards to the little bits and pieces. But the big stuff, right? The main topic. Liverpool Football Club are expecting a bid from Steven Gerrard's club in Saudi Arabia for our captain Jordan Henderson. It's believed that bid will be about £10 million, and I think Liverpool will probably accept it fairly quickly. Now we move on to Fabinho, the other deal that looks like could be coming our way from Saudi Arabia. Again, we've been told to expect a bid of about £40 million for Fabinho. And look, that's good business to us. I can't look at that any other way. As I said, I'm not here to talk about morality today because I know it's a divisive topic and I'm not here to divide people. I want to try and bring Liverpool fans together. So 40 million for Fabinho, about 10 million for Henderson. What will Liverpool look to do with that? Well, I can tell you unequivocally that Liverpool will look to bring in Romeo, Lavia, and that deal will probably move at speed. This isn't just my opinion. This is what I've been told today. So, if you look at this in the cold light of day and just look at the numbers, 10 million for Henderson, 40 million for Fabinho. From Liverpool's perspective, it's good business, it's good money, and it will help us to reinvest. But from the manager's perspective, it is a bit of a kick in the nuts for him. You know, we've lost James Milner, we've lost his leadership, we've lost Bobby Firmino, we've lost his leadership, we've lost Sadio Mane previously. And we thought that we would need a rebuild, but we thought that we would have Jordan Henderson here. I did think perhaps Thiago Alcantara could make way this summer, but as expected, we were going to get some offers from Saudi, and I think that they will be accepted by the club and the players will move on. Up to you how you judge their times at Liverpool Football Club. I, of course, have my own opinions, but I want to look to the future. I want to look at what can get Liverpool back challenging. And I do believe we will see this deal for Lavia move quickly. One of the things that we'd often asked ourselves about Romeo Lavia was, what will Liverpool's stance be on the fee? Will they look at the 45 or 50 million pound being offered, or being asked for by Southampton as a little bit too high? They probably would have. But this Fabinho deal, well, that's potentially a game changer, right? Because this could allow Liverpool, and I don't know that this is going to be a fact with regard to the second part of what I'm going to say. Lavia will come in. Liverpool will buy him, and I think you'll probably see a similar fee agreed than we pay or than we receive for Fabinho. So somewhere around the 40 million, maybe even a little bit more. But when it comes to moving on Jordan Henderson and his 140 grand a week wages, we could see Liverpool look for a fourth midfielder. Now, I don't know this to be a fact regarding the fourth. I don't. But there's been a lot of chatter about Liverpool maybe going back in for Kefren Thuram. And I think we need it at this point. I do. I think we'd need a fourth. You can't lose that much experience and hope that the likes of Thiago, the young players that we have, and the new lads are going to hit the ground running. The more bases that we can cover here, the better. So for me, I hope Liverpool do go back in. But we can't ignore the centre-back situation, right? Levi Colwill is of interest to not just Liverpool, Tottenham Hotspur as well, being linked with a move for him if Mickey van de Ven falls away. Now again, not much coming out of Chelsea with regards to a fee that they may accept for Levi Colwill, and truth is, I still don't know how that one's going to go. But I want to see how Liverpool reinvest this money. So what I want to ask you guys today is, do you think that it would be the right move if Liverpool lost Jordan Henderson and Fabinho to go out there and bring in, let's say, Romeo Lavia, which will happen, and Thuram? Or would you like somebody maybe with a bit more experience brought in? Somebody perhaps 26, 27 years of age? It is interesting because I truly love to sit down with Klopp and figure out if he had any inclination that this may have been coming. that he may lose his captain. And then, of course, there's the big question that we haven't answered yet. Who would become Liverpool's captain if Jordan Henderson does indeed move? My own personal preference, probably Andy Robertson. You can, of course, make a great argument for Mohamed Salah, for Virgil van Dijk. You could probably make an argument for Trent Alexander-Arnold and a few other players. Alisson Becker, of course, another one. I just always felt like Robbo was a natural captain in waiting. And I think give Andy Robertson the captain's armband and Trent Alexander-Arnold the vice-captain's armband. And I think that'd be a good decision. But again, I would like to know your thoughts on it. Now, with regards to homegrown players, we would be losing another one if Jordan Henderson goes. So will Liverpool look to fill that void? Because that group of homegrown players that we have is starting to diminish week by week. It is a crazy time right now in football. It's a crazy time at Liverpool Football Club. But I guess we have to look at this with the details, with the facts. We're about to receive 50 million quid. How do Liverpool look to go around spending that money, and who do they look to bring in? It is both worrying and exciting at the same time, because in the cold light of day, losing a 33-year-old midfielder who probably wasn't going to play all that much football and receive a fee from and get his wages off the books, you'd say that's good business. But we're talking about the club captain here, so there's more to it than meets the eye with regards to what we're going to lose inside that dressing room. Great to see Jurgen Klopp looking in high spirits today. Great to see the players back again doing another day's training. But the big questions will remain. What is going to happen with the money that we bring in? Lavia will happen quickly, so don't worry about that one. I think, remember the time where we signed Andy Carroll, and I know this isn't a good one to bring up as an example, by the way, and we sold Fernando Torres. I get a feeling that the deals are probably going to be similarly linked like they were back then. Whatever we receive for Fabinho will probably be what we want to put in for Romeo Lavia. But that kind of gives FSG a bit of extra impetus to maybe reinvest again, because they'll have brought in 3 midfielders, but they'll have lost yet another one. So exciting times, worrying times, but that is where we are currently at, my friends. The good news, well, the football starts again for the Reds in just 6 days with the first pre-season friendly. A friendly that, of course, we will be doing a watch-along of here on the channel. This is a monumental summer for Liverpool. It's a monumental summer for Jurgen Klopp. This is the biggest overhaul of the squad that we've seen since Klopp was come in. And so far, so good. Love the Szoboszlai deal. Love the McAllister deal. And I'm getting more and more excited about the prospect of Lavia. The more I learn about it, the more I read up about him. He really does look like he's the type of player Klopp wants, the type of player that we may need. But you can't ignore the fact that there's still a lot of unknowns there. How will the 2 new players adapt? Do we have too many young players now in that midfield? Could we do with bringing in somebody who is 26, 27, as I mentioned at the start of this video? These are all questions that I'm hoping you guys can let me know in the comment section. As always, I do appreciate this whole situation is a divisive issue. I thank you for your continued support here on the channel, and I wish you all nothing but love as always. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Please do drop a like on the video, and if you haven't hit that subscribe button, you know what to do. I'm not going to be doing any more live streams from tonight's going to be the last one until Monday, when we will return to YouTube fully. Nightly news streams coming back to YouTube from Monday, 8:30. I'm really excited about it. It feels exactly where our channel belongs. It was our original home, and we're coming back home again from Monday. So I very much look forward to catching up with you all on here. We've got exciting stuff planned ahead for the season, and that Cardiff live show, well, that could be in the books very soon. Over to you, my friends. Talk to you soon. Much love. Bye-bye.